Wellington's Hit Radio, X105, it's 10 to 6 now. You will remember her from The Apprentice. She was the last woman standing, Catherine Livingstone, and now she's doing something completely different. Catherine, it's nice to have you back on the show.
Thanks, Dale. It's good to talk to you again.
You know, just quickly, how is life after The Apprentice? What's it like now the bubble's gone?
It's pretty good, doing lots of speaking engagements, and I'm on Good Morning next month, so all fun and games.
They're a good bunch there at GM. You'll have a lot of fun there, actually. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Hey, is it kind of, after spending all that time working on that show, you feel that little loss thing? You feel a little bit of loss now?
No, I think it's, for someone like me who runs her own business, it's back to normality, really.
Back to it.
Yeah, so back to the grind, as they say.
Now, when we had you on here last time, we had no idea that you'd be releasing a book on poetry.
I
mean, you'd be the last person in the world that I would think would be putting a book out on poetry. Now, it's called Listening to the Girl Next Door, and pretty much what you're doing is you're revealing your sensitive side and probably your coping mechanisms, if I can pretty much read between the lines.
Yeah, it is. It's a bit of, because I'm such a hard woman when it comes to business, it's a bit of a release to sort of, put your feelings down on paper and a book beside your bed. And I always thought I put it in a book for family and friends, but, now it's gone public, so.
Do you feel a bit sort of exposed at the moment, Catherine? Like, that's putting yourself out there in a pretty big way.
Yeah, when I had the book launch last week, I went to take a drink of water and I was shaking. And I was more nervous doing that, reading the poetry, than I was ever on The Apprentice. So because it's so
wow,
it's
really?
very different. Yeah, very, yeah.
Because, I mean, the likes of the women's bookshop on Ponsonby Road, you'd be absolutely judged and scathed
just
and
down
looked
from the
upon,
subway.
wouldn't you, really? You'd just be, people would be looking at you and just hanging off everything you said and then forming an opinion. That would probably feel quite daunting, actually, quite intimidating. I imagine. It's almost like a guy if you're walking down the road and there's a hen's party coming at you, same kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. Sort of 80 women in business staring at you while you're reading poetry. A little bit nerve-wracking, so, yeah.
How long did it take you to write it? Have you been writing it gradually, or have you just kind of put it together half-assed quickly?
No, I wrote it over about 4 years, so it has sort of, it's all about people who've touched my life and, different circumstances that have happened to me and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, it's been over 4 years.
There's a lot of personal things like marriage breakups. Dealing with, obviously the pressures of being hardcore and being in business, dealing with a bit of depression and stuff like that.
Yeah, and there's also a poem in there about The Apprentice, so, but no one's picked it yet, so there is a competition on the website, but no one's picked it who's bought it yet. So
just give us your website again. Give us your website.
Yeah, it's easy. It's catherinelivingston.co.nz.
catherinelivingston.co.nz. Okay, and that's
with a C,
with a
not
C,
with a K.
with a C, not with a K. Hey, would you mind popping that poem out for us while you're here?
You want me to read a poem?
Yeah. Could you read us a poem, please, just like Mum used to? It'll make you feel all warm inside. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll just gotta find one. I'll read you my favourite one, which is
okay, then.
always a good one. You ready?
Yeah.
Fire away.
Okay. It's called Strange Faces, and it's a hand once extended. I could not see the eyes that are open. Turn it over to find a map of ages. At the tip of a chin, you only go backwards. North, south, east or west, which way to feel the cheek that flushes. Bumps and cracks, all yearning to be discovered. Touch of a brow leaves me breathless. Fingertips rushing through a crowded forest. Silk-like texture, eyelashes flutter. Once a hand, now a sculpture. Faces strange, but remembered forever.
Ooh.
It's deep.
That is really deep.
I just got a flash of, how blind people feel faces to see what people look like? That's what it was like
you've
to
got
me.
it. Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
You see, my interpretation was 3 or 4 other things, which
Yeah, we probably
quite
can't
good
broadcast
there.
those.
Yeah, I would love to be able to write a book. I'm not really a great writer, really, but if I was to do, well, you've given us one. I'll give you one back, eh?
Okay.
Okay. Mike Hosking was fired to fill in for Paul Holmes. Mike Hosking was hired to fill in for Paul Holmes. Kate saw him and wanted to jump his bones. Her dad used to do the weather on TV3. He presented Millionaire, then went to ZB. Mike Hoskins had some flack. People say his show sucks. I like it though. But I hope he and Kate are happy with their $50,000. It's kind of topical. It's topical at the moment.
It is, yeah. Very, yep, well done.
Yeah. Would you consider possibly putting that in your next one?
Yeah, I'll consider it, Stables. I'll think about it.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. That's great.
Where can we pick your book up from, Catherine?
Yep.
You can pick it up offline. You can buy it at the website.
She didn't like my poem.
Yeah, so you just go on and PayPal and all those types of things and see what it's all about.
CatherineLivingstone.co.nz.
Cool.
Excellent.
Hey, cool.
Win one right now. We've got some to give away. 0800 get X105.
We've got some giveaways.
0800 4389105.
Excellent. Okay. Hey, Catherine, thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
And we're giving away 50 copies, all right? We'll talk to you again soon. Thank you.
Thanks,
Well,
Take
see you
care.
later
Bye.
on.